Today I'm sharing easy, budget-friendly DIY crafts using items I already have. Perfect for stash busting, no-spend crafting, and creative home decor ideas on a budget. Welcome to the Chic Show. Crafting Our Hoard playlist is hosted by Sunflower, Tasha, and Joanna's DIY Life. I've had this resin casting in my stash for a while, and I'm going to be giving it a coat of coal black by Fusion. Because I do want the frame on this piece to be gold, I like to paint black first because it just gives it more depth and gives it more of a brass look. I'm going to apply a transfer from IOD's Crimson Velvet Transfer, and it's going to be this cat. I love this little white cat, and it's perfect for Valentine's Day. I'm rubbing my fingers around the center of the frame so that I can kind of tell where I want to cut my transfer out. And once I have that cut out, I'm just going to place it onto the frame and using the little transfer tool, rub this transfer down. I'm using some gold gilding wax and an old brush just to paint around the edge of the frame and give it that gold brass look. I've had this little Dollar Tree frame in my stash for a while. So I removed the back and I'm going to be painting the frame with Park Bench. But before I do that, I'm going to scuff it up just a little bit with my finger sander so that paint will adhere. Then I'm going to be painting the backing to the frame in Snowdrop. I'm choosing these two cardinals from the Cheerful 5 by the Painted Photographer, and I'm going to be adhering this just with a simple glue stick to the backing. Now I painted this white so that those colors will really pop through that rice paper. Once I place this back into the frame, I'll embellish everything with a little bit of gold. I used gold gilding wax along the edges on the outside of the frame and the inside as well. I chose a gilded transfer of a snowflake to add to the top in this negative space above the birds. I like how this little transfer gave it a little something extra. This little metal envelope is from one of the dollar stores. I believe it was Dollar Tree, and I've had it in my stash for a while as well. So I'm just cutting off that little hanger, and I'm going to be painting the top of the little envelope with white chalk paint, and then I'm going to be using some of recycled decoupage paper to cover that white paint. The white paint will allow the colors of the decoupage paper to really show better, and I'm just going to be cutting this to fit down in there. I'm not covering the whole thing. And I'll use some Mod Podge to adhere the paper to the envelope. So I placed a strip down and then placed the paper on top of it, and now I'm just going to paint on top of the decoupage paper and set that aside to dry. Once it's dry, you can either sand away the excess paper or take some sharp scissors and cut as closely as possible. I've also had this little lock mold in my stash for a while. It was cast with resin as well. I'm just giving it a coat of some off-white or tan colored fusion paint, and then I'm going to be using some gold paint and gold gilding wax over the top of it. I decided gold rub and buff would probably work better for this, so I am just tracing around the edge of the envelope and accenting all of those little fold lines. Now I'm using another little brush and I'm just applying this gold rub and buff to the lock. Using a combination of Type Bond Quick and Thick glue and Gorilla Glue in clear to adhere this lock to the front of my envelope. And then I'll set it aside to dry completely. Once it's dry, I just added in a little handmade postcard that I had made, and this project is complete. Another casting that I had in my stash is this one that is a heart from IOD. It was from this year's Be Below's molds, and I had that set aside. Now I'm using Tapestry by Fusion just to paint the inside of the heart, and I'll set that aside to dry. On the outside, I'm going to be using Kissing Booth by DIY Paint. After that completely dries, I'm turning it over and I'm going to give the back a coat of white chalk paint because I am going to be decoupaging onto the back of this ornament just to make the back look as nice as the front. I had these little rub-on transfers. I think I got them free when I ordered something from somewhere. I don't even know where or what, but I'm using this little bouquet of tulips and I'm going to apply this to the front of the heart. Now I'm going to accent the inside of the heart with this gold acrylic paint. So I'm just painting around the edge there, around the center of the heart. I'm also dry brushing around the edge just to bring out those scalloped details. Now I'm applying Mod Podge to the back, and then I will use this decoupage paper from Roycycled. It is from Sonnet's Maker's Box from this month. I am applying more Mod Podge to the top of the paper, and then I'll let that dry and then sand away the excess. This is one of the little Valentine bottles. I believe it was from Target Dollar Spot, and I removed the top and I also removed the sticker on the front. I'm going to be applying this transfer. It's a gilded transfer from IOD, and I'm just going to be applying that to the front of the bottle. I failed to hit record, but I did apply some gold rub and buff to the little heart stopper at the top and then just stuck it back in the bottle, and this little bottle was complete. Don't forget to shop your own stash or craft hoard for budget-friendly, money-saving home decor. Crafting with what you have is the answer. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to share the chic. Bye now.